Tuscaloosa County homicide investigators need your help solving a cold case murder from 24 years ago. Tonight, we dig into the Joseph Todd Jowers case. Jowers was killed on this day back in 1997.
He was shot and killed behind Classics Lounge, which was a bar off of Greensboro Avenue in Tuscaloosa. He was a frequent patron of this establishment. He taught country line dancing and sang karaoke and was known for that.
The surroundings where Todd Jowers was ambushed that night have changed over the years, but something that hasn't changed, the status of his murder case.
There are different persons of interest that have been looked at, but of course our burden is beyond a reasonable doubt, or at the law enforcement end, probable cause for an arrest, but of course then we want to be successful for a prosecution in court.
But why would anyone want to kill the 32-year-old entertainer? Witnesses said Jowers was walking a woman to her car when he was shot and the shooter ran into a wooded area nearby. A motive has never been clear.
There's two lines of thought. He may have been a random victim of some type of a robbery. Even if he was, he most likely was targeted as he was a frequent patron of the bar and may have been known to have money. He worked as a carpenter and as a handyman. And also there's a line of thought that someone who did this because they did know him for some other type of personal or outstanding issue.
Commander of the Tuscaloosa Violent Crimes Unit, Captain Jack Kennedy, says cases turned cold are extremely challenging to solve. Memories fade, people move, pass away, and new evidence becomes even harder to uncover.
They are challenging, but we do not let them lie. Every cold case that we have is continuously reviewed. There are people that know who did this. I have no doubt in my mind that there are family members or friends or associates of the person that did this crime that could give us information.
Police Department.
Sadly, Todd Jowers' mother, Norma Jowers, and his grandmother, SYBIL MALONE, passed away not knowing who took their loved one from this world.
Every case worker has a victim, and every victim has a family, and that's what we work hard for. Most of the investigators that end up in a homicide or the Violent Crimes Unit, we're working for a sense of right and wrong. And that's what we're after. And this family has been traumatized by the loss of their son throughout all these years. And at the same time, the person who's responsible for this needs to answer for that.
Here's a clip from an interview with Todd's grandmother, SYBIL MALONE, just after Todd's murder.
If anybody knows anything that can help us anyway, we would sure be so thankful that we could find the person that did this.
Captain Kennedy says despite any hurdles, there is still hope to solve cases like this one. It's justice for victims like Todd Jowers that keep investigators searching for the truth.
This is what we do. This is a calling in law enforcement to work these cases, and this is what we do up here. So we're going to work them forever. We're not going to stop. We're not going to rest. We're always going to stand by with our victims and our victims' families, and we're always going to be searching for the truth.
And if you have any information on that cold case, you're asked to contact the Tuscaloosa Violent Crimes Unit.